The bank representative kept apologizing. That was the first thing that felt wrong. "I'm so sorry, sir," she said, voice smooth, rehearsed. "But the mortgage is 3 months delinquent. We're required to notify all borrowers." All borrowers. The word echoed longer than it should have. I stood in my kitchen, phone pressed to my ear, watching the coffee go cold. Steam rose, then disappeared, just like the space behind my eyes where certainty used to live. "I think you have the wrong person," I said, calm, neutral. My voice didn't shake. She read my full name, my social security number, my address, then the amount, $523,000. I didn't interrupt. I let her finish, let her explain foreclosure timelines like she was discussing the weather. When she said the property address, my stomach finally reacted. My parents' house. No, not theirs. My sister's. I thanked her, hung up, stood there longer than necessary. My hands were steady. That scared me more than the call. I drove to my parents' place without calling first. The house looked the same, white siding, trimmed hedges, the illusion of responsibility, of order. My mother answered the door too quickly, as if she'd been waiting. Her smile froze when she saw my face. "Everything okay?" she asked. Behind her, my father didn't stand up from his chair. He just watched, evaluated. My sister wasn't there. Of course she wasn't. I didn't accuse. I didn't raise my voice. I asked questions, simple ones. Why was my name attached to a mortgage I never signed? Why had my credit alerts been mysteriously disabled last year? Why had my father suddenly insisted on helping me with my finances? They spoke in fragments, excuses stitched together with panic. Family helps family. It was just paperwork. You weren't supposed to find out like this. That was the moment it crystallized. This wasn't a mistake, it was a decision. They had looked at my life, my discipline, my stability, my future, and decided it was expendable, so she could keep floating. I didn't confront them further. I nodded, left, smiled politely. That night I pulled my full credit report, every page, every line. The signatures weren't mine, but they were convincing. A notary stamp, my father's friend. I requested recorded calls from the bank, found my mother's voice authorizing documents, pretending to be me. I visited the county office, requested copies, dates lined up. The loan was taken out after my promotion, after my salary increase. They had waited. Strategic. I watched my sister's social media. Vacations, new car, no job. I listened to my parents' voicemails again. Every "we're proud of you" took on a different texture, sticky, calculated. I spoke to an attorney, quietly. He didn't look surprised. "We can unwind this," he said, "but someone's going to bleed." Good. I slept better that night than I had in weeks. I asked them all to meet. Sunday dinner, familiar ritual, safe space. My sister showed up late, scrolling her phone, oblivious. I placed a folder on the table, thick, heavy. No one touched their food. I slid copies across the wood, signature comparisons, call transcripts, notary records. My mother's hands started shaking. My sister laughed, once. "That's not real," she said. I looked at her for the first time that night. "It's very real," I said, "and it's very illegal." Silence collapsed inward. My father finally spoke, defensive, small. "We did it for the family." I nodded. That was the confirmation. I told them what I had already done, filed an identity theft report, submitted evidence to the lender's fraud department, retained counsel, removed myself from any future contact. Then I said the last part. "I didn't ask the bank to protect you." My sister's face drained first, then my mother's. Foreclosure wouldn't hit me. Criminal charges wouldn't hit me. Civil liability wouldn't touch me. I stood up. They reached for me. Words, apologies, panic. I didn't slow down. I had already left. Driving home, I felt nothing. No triumph, no grief, just clarity. They hadn't stolen my name, they'd revealed themselves. I changed my number, froze my credit, closed the chapter. Family isn't blood, it's consent. And they lost mine the moment they decided my future was collateral.